Good morning, friends. I'm back. Just came out and I see the ducks in their pond. We'll go take a closer look, but just wanted to show you guys the baby chicks. I don't think I mentioned in the last video, which I did say that they were doing good. As you can see, they're running back. We are down to 5. I don't remember if I brought it up or not, but one ended up dying. We don't know what happened. We came out and he was dead. And then the dog, one of my dogs, ended up catching one, like just chasing it. Didn't even have it in his mouth for like 2 seconds and injured its legs. It survived for a few days, but just didn't make it through. So, Trigger, he's always staring at me. But I just thought I'd bring that up if I didn't already, because I don't think I did. But yeah, we have 5, and I'm pretty sure one is a rooster, but you know, only time will tell. Hello, Penelope. Hi, pretty girl. She's always just waiting for me. So just thought I'd come out, and I'm checking on the ducks. They're just having such a good time. So this is what we have so far for our pond. Hold on one second. I just wanted to, oh, she jumped out, clean up the lens. The lens is a little foggy. We're supposed to be getting some rain tomorrow, but we'll see. So the ducks, they enjoy their pond. They love their pond in the morning. They've only gone up there a couple times by themselves. I do have to coax them with some food. I throw in some mealworms in the pond and then they run up there, but they absolutely love it. We are still kind of trying to configure this thing. So as you can see, we have like this kind of makeshift like hill, I guess ramp, so to speak. But we just built up the dirt and then added some rocks. The chickens kind of scratched it up, so we're gonna have to add more. But we have the pavers. We're gonna get some more to put right here just to make it more uniform. And then we got these small ones to put around. And I don't know if we're gonna bring them all the way around to right there and then bring them down. Not sure yet, because I noticed that they do like to look, and they like to look over on this side because they can see, and they can't really see with that, and then that kind of encourages them to go in. So I don't know. And then we tried taking them off, but then that was confusing them because then they wanted to jump in on this side. So definitely keeping this side up, and then I just don't know if we're going to continue that down and around. I just want them to get used to going up it and going in there because, like I said, they love it. It did take a few tries for them to get used to going up the little steep hill, as you can see. But we did try to not make it as steep. We did, you know, a little bit of like, you know, checking it out and leveling it and making sure everything was good. So as you can see, she can get up there pretty easy, and they jump in there. We drained it yesterday for the first time. And I can't drain it on camera because it's super hard, like it's new. Basically, it's this this thing my husband put in, and then you turn it, and then all the water from the pond drains down, goes through the pipes, and then, bad camera. The pipe runs down to about maybe right there, and then we have like a little extra piece going this way just as like a backfill, and then there's holes in the pipe. I showed you guys that in a previous video, kind of like we just used extra pipe that we had laying around in our little junk pile back there. So, you know, use what you got, save money. But yeah, it's turning out okay. It's definitely getting there. It's not as officially done. Like I said, just gonna add some pavers, and then I would like to add, you know, maybe a little bit more dirt, bring up the dirt a little bit in the back, and then add a bunch of plants. As I mentioned before, I would like to add, you know, some grasses. And then I'm trying to debate, me and my husband are trying to figure out, Olive, stop it, if we want to continue a fence to go down this way so that the ducks kind of have their own space, which might be a good idea just because I feel like maybe they'll feel safer, because the ducks do like to walk around, and I kind of wanted them to walk around, and then when I have the garden, they can walk through the garden, because the ducks won't destroy my garden like the chickens will. As a matter of fact, they'll help because they'll eat the bugs. But or if I just want to do some sort of like hedge, and then maybe leave like an opening for them or something. I don't know. Like, I'm still playing around with it. I don't quite know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to play around, and I just want them to get used to coming out here and going in the pond. And he's been out here for at least an hour now in the water. He loves the water. And as you can see, he's getting his green colored head, which is just adorable. He's getting all his pretty boy colors. Little Pierre. Probably by next week, his whole head will be completely green and he won't have any of his baby feathers on there still, but he's doing great. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. And this little lady, she's a little friendly. She's coming up to me. Ducks, they're not too, like, I don't know, not mine anyways. I've never had ducks that let you pet them, but my chickens don't let me pet them either, so. But anyways, so I just wanted to show you guys that. Let me grab my coffee really fast. I stopped the camera. Hey, Olive. This girl has gained back so much weight. I don't know if you guys have followed along, but she was really skinny after she had her litter of babies. Charlotte over there. So, yeah, she's looking good. She's back to being healthy. I was scared there for a while with this girl because she was really sick. I've got some antibiotics on her, so she's doing good. I have the chickens locked up. I'm not going to let them out until I get home from work today. It just works out better. They lay their eggs in there, and then I come out and I let them out. Otherwise, they're just kind of all over the place, and then I have eggs everywhere. For the most part. I mean, there are a few that'll wait, and then they go and run and hide, and then they'll lay their eggs. But they'll be okay. These two are always fighting. Let's go check on the peacocks. I think I did show you guys some plants that I put in. They pretty much have eaten everything that I've put in, but I don't want them to not have anything in there. I mean, I don't want them to have anything in there that's toxic, so, they're kind of just doing their thing. Hi, girls. What you doing? What you doing? Pretty girl. So we have come up with some names, you guys. I don't believe I've shared with them yet. Let me go inside here really fast. I'll show you guys. We did finish. My husband finished the pavers because I mentioned I'm just horrible at it. But I'll show you guys what we're doing. So my gardenias, they're picking at it, but they're, for the most part, not destroying it. I mean, time will tell. We did get this evergreen, which for the most part, they've left alone. They've picked out a few, but not too bad. And then that's the name of it, if you guys want to take a look. But we're going to plant this probably in the corner. I'm probably going to take out that hibiscus that they destroyed and put it in a pot. Like I said, I'm still waiting for my husband to put some water. Hello, guys. So I'm going to tell you guys their names. We usually do, like, if we have a pair of something, we'll usually do, like, similar names or something. And like, as I mentioned before, I kind of wanted to keep to, like, Indian, Egyptian type names. Oh, there she goes. So the girl, we have decided to name her Cleo, like Cleopatra, because she's wearing her beautiful crown and she's just pretty. And the boy, our funny boy, he's so beautiful. I don't know why, but we both decided, me and my husband, to name him Kevin. Basically, we're going off the movie Up. If you guys have seen that movie, there's a giant bird. Not a peacock, but they call him Kevin, and it's just funny. So his name is Kevin. Come here, Kevin. So Kevin and Cleo, it doesn't really go, but it's funny and it's cute. He still has one eye feather that he has not molted out yet. So I'm just waiting for that one. I'm going to collect it. And then he should be getting some new feathers. Probably in the spring, he'll get all his beautiful train feathers again. They're nervous in here because I'm in here, but they're fine. This plant, as you can tell, they have just kind of munched. This is, I don't remember, it's something Maui red, but it had little flowers and it was really pretty. So I don't know if it's going to make it to spring because, like I said, they're pretty much eating it all up. I really hope it does make it because it will be pretty. It'll be a big bush. I don't know if it's going to stay in this corner, but I haven't planted it yet because, like I said, I'm just kind of putting stuff in here and seeing what they're doing with it. And like I said, they're kind of just munching down everything that I put in here, which kind of sucks, but it's okay, guys. I'm not going to hurt you. So I was giving them the bird seed, but as you can see, they're not eating it. So it must be the chickens. So I think I'm just going to stick with getting them their typical feed, and then giving them maybe scratch or just buying black oil sunflower seeds, because this is just a waste of money. Maybe once I get some other birds like quail or something, they'll eat it up. But the chickens must have been the ones eating it all up, because I thought that they were eating it. And I got the seed, and I'll get it closer too, because it had, some of the millet seeds, and it does have some scratch like the corn. And so I thought that they were eating it, but apparently they're not. This big flakes is their feed, so they are eating that, which is good. But yeah, they're not eating anything else. And then they are eating the black oil sunflower seeds that are in this mix. That's why I bought it, because black oil sunflower seeds, like a whole bag, is pretty expensive. So I don't know if I'm going to waste my money and keep buying this, or if I should just buy I don't know. Like I said, when I have new animals, it takes me a while to kind of figure out their feed, and then go from there. So I kind of did that with the goats. I bought them like several different things, and then, whatever, it happens. So yeah, and then Sugar over there, we probably are going to blanket him up tonight. We have yet to put a blanket on him. I don't know if he's ever been blanketed before, but it's supposed to get down to the 40s. I think tomorrow, but we're going to do it tonight just to get him used to it, so that he has a blanket and be warm. Such a bad boy over there. He's so cute though. And then my boy goats are over there playing. I'll probably let them out today. So I didn't bring up Rocky, my little black boy over there. Let me go over there and show you guys. Okay, so as I walk over there, hey Trigger. What's up, handsome? You're such a good boy. All he cares about is his food. He got his breakfast, so don't bother him. Look what you did, buddy. You dropped it all. That's a big piece right there. That's a big piece that you dropped, sir. Yes, you did. Okay, now my boy goats. So Rambo he is such a little buck now. I just thought he was the calmest, like, sweetest goat. And now all he cares about is getting to the girls. And Mr. Rocky over there has a little bit of a limp. He is getting better. So I didn't bring it up, or I kind of have kept him out of the picture for a little while, because he hurt himself. We're not sure what he did, but we're thinking he got his foot stuck in here, because sometimes I would come out and this wasn't here, and he'd be sleeping in there. So I think he jumped out, maybe got his foot stuck. That's what I'm thinking, because there's really no other way he could have hurt himself. So my husband added this top just so that if he is tempted later on, once he feels better, to jump up there again, he won't get stuck in there. So, hey buddy. Hi. Yeah, he's doing a lot better though. There was a couple weeks where he was kind of just a little depressed because he had injured himself, but he's doing good. He still has a limp, but he is improving, so we're just keeping an eye on it. And I didn't wrap it because honestly, like, he was tricky. He wasn't really showing me where he was hurting, so I didn't want to wrap him up in the wrong place. But yeah, we're hopeful. Buddy? Yeah. Yes. Anyways, just wanted to give you guys some updates on the farm. Just kind of what we're doing. Like I said, we're going to try to we're not going to really focus on getting the duck area like perfect right now. Like I said, it's getting cold, so I don't want to do too much planting. I'm not successful with putting plants in the ground in late fall or early fall, because it gets cold really fast, and not a lot of plants can handle the change. So they go into shock and then they die. So I don't know. If I see something that I can't resist, that I haven't seen all spring, then I might pick something up. But usually I will wait until the spring, and then I'll focus on getting that area perfect. Or not perfect, but ready. But we're just kind of adding little things. We're just going to focus on right now, because the weather is changing and it's getting cold, is just making sure all the animals are comfortable for winter. Focusing on getting Tank's house, because he kind of dug a hole underneath the girl goats, like ramp. Which is perfect, is where we wanted him to dig a hole. We didn't want him to dig a hole in the barn, which he was doing, which was kind of annoying because we had to fill it in, and he digs massive holes. If you do not know, sulcatas can dig huge trenches underground. But anyways, he did dig a hole, but where he is at underneath the ramp, we want to kind of like enclose it a little bit and make it a little bit more insulated, I guess. It's not gonna be insulated, but I guess just cover it, I guess, from like the high winds, and if we get rain or snow, it'll help protect him, because sulcatas do not hibernate. So we're gonna have to make sure he's comfortable in the winter. Sorry, my it's hurting, and I never seem to have my tripod, if you guys didn't know. So that is number one. And then the ducks, making sure we kind of threw a temporary box. I don't know if you guys saw it. They haven't gone in there yet. I don't know if they will, but we just want them to have an area too to kind of go in, to get out of the cold. The pigs are fine. They have their house. They all sleep together. We just throw tons of hay and blankets in there for them. The chickens are good. The peacocks as well, we're gonna have to make sure that they have their little coverage from like weather, but just make it a little bit more winter hardy for them, I guess. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, so that's gonna be our focus here within the next month, is just making sure all of the animals are kept nice and warm and that they are out of the elements. Trigger, not really sure what we're gonna do with him other than throw a blanket on him. Horses tend to do okay outside, but, and like I said, we don't get below negative temperatures, but we do get cold. So yeah, so we did plan I will say our hopes and our plans were to build an awesome barn for him before we got all of the metal pens, but with time and money, it just didn't happen. So we did talk about putting some panels around his actual like metal structure. So like around his metal structure, we would put like panels or boards or something to kind of block the wind and the cold breeze. I don't know if that's still going to happen, but it is definitely something that we have talked about. And who knows, like I said, we always change our minds and do things different. So time will tell. You guys see him? So they make this huge mess with their hay, and apparently he found the honey hole. So he's just like sticking his head down there and eating it. I have decided not to clean up the hay in here. I might come around and pick up some of their poop, but I'm going to do the deep litter method with these boys because their barn is pretty small and they have made such a huge mess with this hay already that it will keep them warm. So I don't have to add any additional like straw or bedding for them. I don't think, like once I come in here and kind of clean up a little bit, I'll spread what they threw on the floor, because usually goats, if you didn't know, goats will not, I won't say they will not, but they're pretty picky about eating food off the floor, especially hay. So the fact that he's doing that, he must found a really good spot of like fallen alfalfa or something. Oh, silly boy. But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna spread it out because like this part where I'm standing is a little less hay. It's like more just dirt. So I'll come around and spread that out a little bit and then possibly throw some straw down. But I don't think I'm gonna have to because they have so much piled up right there, which is good hay. So they should be eating it, but I'm not gonna pick it up and throw it back in their feeder because they do pee in here. And I would hate for them to eat hay that is soiled. So, it is what it is. It's silly. So this guy loves attention, but he never lets me pet him. So now that he's been injured for the past few weeks, he's definitely come accustomed to letting me pet him, which normally, I won't pet this guy on the face because he pees all over himself. This one is not quite there yet. He does pee on himself, but not like this one. So if I pet him, he gets pet right here, in the safe zone. But that boy, he's been letting me pet him, and it's been actually nice because we've kind of bonded a little bit, which he didn't let me do before. And this boy just loves attention, but this is the only place you get rubbed right now, buddy, until you take a bath. Yes.